I have a discretionary income of $6,200 per month. That's after deducting CPF and including other sources like dividends and side hustles. So how am I gonna spend my $6,200 a month? Welcome to my Budget 2024 video. Let's go over accommodations, food, transport, insurance, taxes, subscription plans like phone or gym, giving to parents, and shopping and entertainment. I am not budgeting anything for shopping and entertainment because I want to keep the habit of selling an item before buying another item. So in the end, I should spend very little on shopping or even profit from it. In 2024, my family wants me to pay for all the grocery expenses for 5 people living in my house. So including the CDC vouchers, I have already spent 307 by the 3rd week of January on groceries. Since our family has already spent all our CDC vouchers, I should be expecting to pay about $180 per week on groceries, or $720 a month. So this has completely derailed my plan to retire by 29 years old. So I decided that my parents' allowance will be part of this budget. I can think of it as giving my parents $720 a month, but they are using it to pay for groceries. Now I have more motivation to eat at home since I'm paying for all the food already. Also, this means that I can estimate my monthly food cost to be about $150 to $200 when I stop living with my parents next time. $150 to $200 is just the grocery bill divided by 5 people. If you are new to my channel, I make videos about my goal of being financially independent in a few years by living off my dividends. Subscribe to follow along my journey. As for monthly subscriptions, my dad pays for our family Netflix subscription and my mom pays for a family shared data plan from Vivify. So I don't have any subscription fees like Disney Plus, Spotify, YouTube Premium, or a gym membership. As for hobbies, I'm still running or cycling every day after work, so it's free besides the initial bike and shoe purchase. When I have more time, I also like to take photos and draw as well. They are all hobbies that I don't have to spend any money every time I do it, like bowling or golf. Oh yeah, making YouTube videos is also another hobby. Even though I'm not good at it yet, so far it's quite fun and quite rewarding as well. Next will be taxes. I didn't do any tax reliefs in 2022, so I'm paying $190 of tax each month. This number should be about half after tax payment day this year because I contributed some money to SRS and CPF. Well, my mom actually wanted to top up her CPF special account, so she topped up through me instead, so I got the tax relief. After calculating, my tax for this financial year should be $85 a month, making the total spending for each month to be $805. I pay $56.05 for insurance. I still have my army insurance, but I heard that it's not a good thing because it's a group insurance. While group insurance may be cheap because it's shared among many people, but that means the more people that claims, the less sum assured I'm gonna get. I also heard that army group insurance takes 1 or 2 years to claim. Has anyone tried claiming in the army group insurance before? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks. Adding the insurance to the total monthly spend, that will be $861.50. Now for transport. Even though the MRT and bus fare has risen slightly, I don't think it will greatly affect my transport costs that much. Last year, I spent $198 on transport alone, so that's $16.50 a month. That's less than the predicted $27 a month because I like clearing my leaves on office days. If you don't know, I work from home 3 times a week and go to office twice a week. But I prefer taking leaves on the office days, not to save $3 from the MRT, but because I can save 1.5 hours from commuting to and from work. Because if I take leave on a work from home day, I don't save the extra 1.5 hours. Another reason why my transport cost is lower than expected is because I use the Healthy 365 points to offset my MRT fare. All I have to do is 30 minutes of moderate to vigorous exercise and 5,000 steps a day. In a perfect month, that would offset $8 of MRT fare for me. I would expect the transport cost to remain very similar to last year, so with a monthly transport cost of $16.50, my monthly total will be now $878. Lastly, for accommodations, I'm not planning to move out anytime soon from my parents' place. If you are a fresh graduate and you have no need to buy a house, just keep living with your parents like a broke school student and you can save a whole lot of money. So I have a monthly spending of $878, which is 14% of my disposable income. So the remaining $5,322 should be going into either investments or by doing tax reliefs like CPF or SRS. The maximum top up to SRS per year is 15,300. So that's about 3 months of my disposable income. I hope my parents want to top up their CPF through me again so I'll get some tax relief like last year. And I still have a maximum of $8,000 to contribute to my own CPF. So after the tax reliefs, I have 7.5 months of my disposable income for investments. So that will be 40k available to invest this year. If this 40k is able to generate 6% of dividends a year, by the end of 2024, I should be able to hit over $1,000 per month as dividends, not including CPF or SRS. This is dividends that I could live off and spend. The reason why I'm still okay with putting money into SRS or CPF, even though I can only touch that money after another 30 years, is because I can still invest through those platforms. And I can treat those investments as buy and hold forever type of stocks, so I'll be naturally reinvesting and compounding even when I'm living off my dividends next time. My retirement goal is now pushed back a little, but if my investments and side hustles do well, or if I choose to live a cheaper lifestyle, I could still be on track to financial independence and retiring early. If you're interested to know my retirement plan, click here.